Hi everybody, and welcome to the Tree of Life, Astrology and Tarot. My name is Debbie Cassidy, and I am here to give you your forecast for the week beginning January 8th, 2017. Hallelujah, we've made it. We're in the new year. This is my first weekly video for 2017, so I'm excited about that. And I'm also taping this outside. It's very cold here. I would say it's probably about 29-30 degrees, but I had to get outside. The sun is shining, fresh air, took a nice walk, thought about what I wanted to tell you guys for this coming week, and it's going to be overall a very sensitive week. So let me explain that a little bit. It's all about Pisces this coming week. We have 4 planets in Pisces. We have Venus, Mars, Neptune, and Chiron. Chiron, the wounded healer, and I will get a little more into that here in just a second. But let's talk about Mars and Pisces. In my last video I also talked about it in Pisces, that slogging through water kind of energy that you've been feeling, especially with Mercury going retrograde. However, on the 8th, Mercury finally goes direct, and that's going to change our energies altogether. So let me get back to Mars and Pisces. You have probably been doing a lot of reflection, leaving the old behind, any old habits, old ways of thinking, old ways of feeling. This is the time. It's time to just wipe the slate clean. Let's leave all that behind. However, with all 4 of these planets sitting in the sign of Pisces, Pisces is all about our higher spirituality, our higher mind, the subconscious, our intuition, our dreams. So it can leave it, you can probably be feeling a little foggy or a little confused. Mars doesn't have all his energy while he's sitting in Pisces. It's a very fiery planet. It's all about action, moving ahead. And when it's sitting in Pisces, it's kind of sitting in the water, or underwater is probably the best way I can describe this type of feeling, or how you're going to be feeling this coming week. However, there are some other planetary aspects coming up this week that's going to change that around a little bit. So let me explain. Right now is a good time to be asking, what is your purpose in life? Regarding your spirituality, regarding your love towards others. And you're going to be feeling very sensitive in these areas this coming week. You're going to be feeling a lot more sympathetic towards others. You'll have a listening ear. But I can advise you to try not to get sucked in to whatever those dramas may be, because it might just be an illusion for right now. I would say step back, look at the whole picture, and just wait for this type of energy to pass before you get too excited. We also have Venus in Pisces. So this is about finding the love and the joy and peace within yourself. You may not realize it, but you may be sending out some subtle signals towards love and your relationships. And you may even attract some of that into your life at this time. It's also about your desires. However, love and business relationships can be slightly deceiving because Venus is sitting in Pisces. So try not to take any risks at this point. Try not to jump into a brand new relationship full bore at this point, because there may be some deception in the background, or there may be some illusions or information that has not come to you yet. So just take your time and get to know that other person, that new person that's in your life. So let things slide for a while. Now, Venus is also going to be conjuncting Neptune in Pisces. This means it's just going to be running right over it. So it is all about that dreamy state. That's what Neptune's about as well. A little delusional. And it can leave you slightly frustrated at this point. But don't freak out. Try not to freak out when you start to feel some of these energies. Just go with the flow. Again, step back, look at the whole picture, and yes, this energy will soon pass. Now, we also have Chiron sitting in Pisces, and this is great sensitivity to your surroundings and the people with you. You might start to feel a little vulnerable. You might want to slip into that victim mode. And try not to do that. Again, this is kind of a passing thing. It's always great to reflect and look at those sorts of things. However, that is the time where you want to shift to your higher self. Find your positivity. See the bigger picture. That's that Neptune influence in Pisces. And you will find that those types of energies will soon pass. Now, the biggest news, greatest news that I think all of us will be very happy to hear about this coming week is Mercury going direct, the communication planet, finally going direct in Sagittarius. So all those delays, redoing, reflection, revision, that's over with. Hopefully you have a plan by now, because by the time Neptune goes direct on the 8th, Mercury goes direct on the 8th, you are going to find that energy shift. You're finally going to find your focus starting to move forward. All those delays and blockages and things that were sitting in your way or slowing you down like you were running or walking through water finally starts to wane and move to the side. However, keep in mind that there's a shadow period once Mercury goes direct. It takes a little while for him to wake up and start moving forward. So from the 8th till probably about the middle of the month, January 15th, have your plan, have your revisions done, get ready. Because by the time the middle of January hits, it's go time. We also have all the other planets going direct after the 8th of January, and that will be the case until about the 6th of February. So while all the planets are going direct, this is the time, this is the moment for you to put those plans you've put so much thought into motion. Time to take action. Do not miss this opportunity. You may also find a whole lot of doors starting to open for you, a whole lot of opportunities starting to present themselves to you, and it's going to come pretty fast and pretty furious due to the Uranus influence that we have right now. So take full advantage of it and move forward. Make those phone calls. Ask about that loan. See into the new car that you need. All those things that you have been giving a whole lot of thought to. Now here is your open door. Here is your chance to realize a lot of your dreams. Okay, now on the 12th, we have the full moon in Cancer. Full moons, all about culminations, endings. Guys, it is time to wrap it up. It's time to wrap up whatever it is you've been dragging with you for this past year and leave it by the wayside. This is it. Now, full moon in Cancer. Cancer is a very emotional, watery type of sign. Very much cardinal sign. So at the same time, you're going to want to take action. And after the 15th of January, by all means, go for it. By all means. But you're going to find that with this full moon in Cancer, it is also starting to form a grand cardinal cross. This is a really big deal in astrology. We have the Sun, the Moon, Jupiter, Pluto, Uranus, and Eris, and Homeo all starting to make this grand cross in the sky. So you're going to be feeling extremely sensitive. You're going to show more caring and love towards others. You're going to be a lot more sympathetic to their emotions, which is okay. That's a good thing. But at the same time, you're going to be feeling very impulsive. You're going to want to take action. It's a very exhilarating, liberating kind of feeling that we're going to feel after the full moon in Cancer. So you got a mix going on there. You've got a very sensitive side, very emotional type side, and at the same time you just want to hit the ground running. So at this point, it's all about finding your own unique path as to where you want to go in life. Find that unique path and follow it. Again, open doors are going to allow you to do that. All right. So some larger influences that we're going to be feeling, and this is going to be ongoing through the year, big one, is Jupiter opposing Uranus. If you were to look at the ephemeris or how the planets look in the sky to us, you'll see that Jupiter is completely opposite of Uranus. So this is where those opportunities are going to present themselves, and they're going to do it really fast. That's Uranus, the unexpected planet. All of a sudden, bam, you've got something showing up in your face. And there's not a whole lot of time to sit there and ooh and ah and figure out whether or not you want to do it. better make up your mind quick, because these opportunities come in and go just as fast as they came in. So you want to jump on them before these big opportunities pass you by. And these are influences you're going to notice and feel throughout the entire year. So it's kind of cool, actually. So you're going to feel adventurous, some excitement, surprise, shock, and of course, definitely the unexpected. And that's not only with yourselves, but you're also going to see it globally as well. So the ticket is to stay very flexible, because we do have mutable cardinal signs that are influencing our planets this coming year. So the more flexible you can become and yet still be able to take action, you'll be going with the flow. That is kind of our theme for this coming year, going with the flow and jumping on the opportunities. So you're going to feel all this energy, and you may feel slightly frustrated, and all I can ask you to do is just step back, breathe, find your zen, meditate a little bit before you react or respond to whatever it is that's coming up. Find your peace, your inner peace. That's going to be another ticket this coming year, especially when we find ourselves in the middle of some sudden disruption that we just did not see coming. Count to 3, 1, 2, 3, breathe deeply, and then respond to whatever it is that you find is coming in front of you. Okay. So, of course, letting go of the old. By all means, don't let the past define who you are right now in this brand new year of 2017. Don't forget, this is a 1 year. It's a brand new opportunity, brand new year to begin your next chapter. Realize your dreams is what it's all about. So blaze a trail for yourself and how you can contribute to the collective, to the rest of the world around you. What can you as an individual with your own talents do to make this world a better place? That's what it's all about this coming year. So you'll have a surge to want to find your own inner truth this coming year. Now, the moon is also squaring a whole lot of planets. I am not going to name every single one of them, but I can let you know that you're going to have energies coming in, energies going out. You're going to feel one way 1 minute, you're going to feel another way the next minute, and again, step back and breathe a second. Find your true self, and you will be able to get more in touch with your inner guides as to what your next plan of action should be. Now, we also have the Sun conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn. So this particular week, coming off of last week, this is just kind of a crazy, weird energy that we're going to feel. You're going to want to move forward, make that big push, but yet you still don't quite have all the information yet. Okay, Mercury is just waking up now. He's just now starting to move direct. So if you can just hang in there until the middle of the month, you will find that more information will probably come to you so that you feel more and more confident about moving ahead and moving forward. Now, by the 11th, you're going to want to release all this crap and let it go. You should have a much deeper understanding as to what it is you want after the 11th of this month. So pretty much, think twice before you take action. We're all itching to get moving and get ready and get started on our brand new year. Just breathe for a minute, get in touch with your inner self, and you will find that you will start to glide through this coming week despite all these different energies that are coming towards you. Okay, so that is your forecast for the week of January 8th. And of course, if you want a personal reading, get in touch with me on my website at www.treeoflifeastro.com. Leave me an email, your birthday, the time you were born, the place you were born, so I can hone in on your birth chart and give you a more accurate reading. And of course, you have multiple choices as to what type of reading you would like, or if you're looking for an answer to a question that you may have, I'll be more than happy to help you out with that. Whatever you do, if you want to continue to get these updates every week, please hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure you are subscribed, as we are finding that on YouTube, some of the subscriptions have been deleted for some weird reason. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's Mercury retrograde still. I don't know. But if you haven't hit subscribe, and then you will get a notification every week of when I put out another video for you. Alright, and of course like and share this video, get the word out there. That would be greatly appreciated. Now, got a quick question for you guys. I am getting ready to launch a new channel because I am a landscape designer, horticulturist, gardener on the side. And I have a couple thoughts. I'm thinking of pulling together both the astrology and gardening together in one video, kind of gardening in a spiritual way. I would love to hear your comments. Let me know if you think that's a good idea or a bad idea, or if you think I should keep the astrology separate from the gardening portion of things. But gardening is a very spiritual type of activity anyway, at least for me it is. So it's just a fleeting thought that I have had, some ideas before I get ready to launch this channel. So give me some feedback. Let me know what you think about that. I'm also deciding on a name. I could keep my old name or come up with a new one that would combine the two together. I would love any input or ideas that you guys may have before I move this forward. So, meanwhile, I want to wish all of you a very beautiful week this week. Lots of energy coming towards you. Just take your time. Slow down just a little bit. These energies are going to want you to push forward. But amongst all that, I just hope you have a fabulous week. I wish you all the love and light in the world. And namaste.